So basically, this is kind of sort of what things look like before I head off to bed. Well, I'm not heading off to bed quite yet, but this is how things look. And just thought I'd pop on here. Lakers win. Fun game, entertaining to watch. And, I was watching that game thinking somebody needs to kick this LA team in the butt because all these leads that they relinquish, all these long periods they go where they just play horrible. It's just not excusable. You know, they almost went 7 minutes at one point without scoring a single basket. There were some periods where they would just let Paul Pierce drive on them at will, just stand and watch as he would, knife through the lane. So, there were definitely some concerns going on there. It was ugly at times, but they played well enough at the beginning. Kobe was in his 17th, 18th gear in the first quarter, and I don't know what happened. He obviously struggled after that, but the thing with Kobe is he can struggle and still score 25 points, and that's what he did. And 25 points is his career average, actually, pretty much on the dot. So, in spite of all his struggles, and he didn't play well. He was poor from the field. He made some poor decisions, but I mean, if a player looks like he's playing that bad and can still score 25 points, I think that's saying something. And he came away all right. He had the clutch dunk, a couple of clutch free throws, uh, had the nice steal near the end to help ice things up, and Lakers came out with it. Odom played very well. I think because Gasol made some very nice plays. Uh, Fisher stepped things up. Fisher, I'm not a big Derek Fisher fan, but he stepped up. So, Lakers live to fight another day. I don't think they played nearly as well as they should have or could have. Uh, Paul Pierce was obviously the star of the game. They could not stop him. And, even when LA gets these huge leads and Boston's going down, don't you just get the feeling Boston's going to keep hitting threes until they get back in this game? It's like Boston to me isn't much of a three-point shooting team. I know they have one of the greats in Ray Allen, but these guys that normally don't hit a ton of threes, like, Pierce is a pretty solid three-point shooter, and Posey and Cassell and Eddie House, all these guys this series have just been bombing away the threes. But, Game 6, I think this is going to be for all the marbles. You're talking about, a Game 7 when one team has Kobe Bryant and another team has Kevin Garnett. And, I relinquish. Paul Pierce is a pretty clutch guy. Paul Pierce, he can handle a rock with the game on the line any day. But if it gets to Game 7, even though the game will be in Boston, I'm inclined to think the Lakers are going to win that game because, the Lakers, I mean, maybe this current Lakers squad hasn't been there before, but when it gets down to it, and you can take Kobe in a clutch situation or the other team, I gotta take Kobe. I gotta sit with Kobe. And, that's pretty much how I view this whole thing. So, yeah, I think it's gonna have to happen for Tuesday for Boston. And if not, we're gonna get a great Game 7. So I'm not complaining either way. But, good job, LA, getting it done. You made it close at the end, but you came out with it. And, Game 6, this is what it's all about, man. So enjoy this, and I'm out. You probably will hear from me either before or after Game 6.